What do you think before sleeping? I usually think about things I've read or had gotten into previously. Just minor interests. The other day, I took a deep dive into the Mistray Flesh Pit National Park. And I was so into it, all I thought about was how strange and absolutely insane it is for a giant flesh pit to just be there and turn casually into a park for those to see. But other times, it's just me lying there and wondering when will I finally fall asleep? As surprisingly enough, that's happening to me right now. Annoyingly, not much, and not really any rapid thoughts, but it's enough brain activity to still not fall asleep. It makes my particular flavor of insomnia super difficult to try to tackle, since for most folks it's more of a racing thoughts type of stress-anxiety thing. There's still that stress-anxiety aspect for me, but it's just a slow, normal stream of thoughts as I'm laying there trying to sleep. Turning the old brain off is a really difficult thing. Daydream, make little fantasy stories. Several identical little stories and scenarios kept circling my mind for years before sleep intentionally so, and I'm good with it. Can't come up with anything better for now. Sometimes I can even tear up because of the stories. I'd cry, but I kinda like story occasionally getting sad and me having a bit heartbreak and tears before sleeping. Surprisingly good for putting me to sleep. At bedtime, think of all the people who have cared about you in your life. Allow a feeling of love to develop in your heart and make the thought that all of them are receiving this love. Fall asleep with this feeling. In the morning, for just 2 minutes, have a feeling of gratitude for the day that is about to unfold. Everything at the same time, which is why I have to take sleeping medicine. Past, present, and potential future scenarios. Movies, music, comic books, my wife, daughter, work. That one girl that was a blast to be friends with, was an awesome casual hookup, but we knew a real relationship would never work. The very last moment before I am truly asleep, there is such much stuff in my head. I can't even explain it. It is nonsense. Like 2 rocks just falling down. I don't even use my brain actively. My brain thinks on its own. And no, I am not smoking anything before sleep. I try to picture a sphere in my mind filled with swirling ink and myself mixing in with the ink to dissolve my thoughts. It works most of the time, except for I have a weird thing where I can't picture my thoughts clearly, so it's pretty difficult to do. A couple of years ago I had a scenario for a video game in my head. What I often do is imagine this story and add new stuff or change old stuff and see where these changes lead to. Works pretty well if I can sleep. I frequently consider the most fantastical what-if scenarios before nodding off to sleep. For example, what if our dreams are glimpses into other universes, or just my mind running through a marathon of epic movies? Wondering why my cat is trying to lay on my head, she thinks she needs to be as physically close as possible to my face. Have woken up from my ability to breathe being snatched way too many times. Right now I was trying to take a nap but didn't succeed because of heavy thoughts about how miserable my love is, so I took my phone, opened Reddit and saw this post. I think about my whole day's activity and get a chance to rethink what I did wrong and well on this day. So, it helps me start my next day with more passion. I don't really think at all, I just zone out and listen to an audiobook until I fall asleep. I find it helps with racing thoughts and overthinking. I think about the best part of my day, which is usually seeing my crush. I also make up fictional stories of me saving my crush from a creepy guy. I have troubles in sleeping. I tend to overthink, making me can't sleep. So I have to overwork myself and make myself tired so that I can sleep. I literally try to think about nothing except breathing in and out. It is the quickest way for me to fall asleep. It's randomly different. Last night, I thought about how I'd like to tidy up the garage over the long weekend. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, because there is too much on my mind and it makes me furious. Making fake scenarios about how that proposal could turn out different if she hadn't rejected me. God, life is just exhausting. I used to have it pretty bad as a kid teen and now it's shit again. Mostly, what I'm grateful for, but also how short the night is and that I'll be up again too soon. I think about my boyfriend who is across the country and try to figure out how to get there. I have ongoing fictional stories in my head, it's exciting, like watching TV before sleep. I have ongoing fictional stories in my head, it's exciting, like watching TV before sleep. How comfortable my bed is and how much I love my cuddling my duvet. Then I usually pass out. How much I love my bed and being able to go to sleep without being harassed, bliss. Fuck. Another week just went by. Flush face. I will be really old before I even notice. Will I wake up tomorrow in the morning? And if I do, how would I make it count? Unfortunately, always death and the meaning of existence and how short life is. Since my exams are near, It's just what I studied today and what else is left. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, one more episode. Good question. It's either sex and drugs or coming into a large sum of money. How I should be thankful for each day I have with my wife and kids. Every dumb thing imaginable, future and past. Just a worried mess, crying face.